6:15 on Friday evening, and I know this is the topic of a lot of conversations. We have a heck of a weekend coming our way. It's nothing we have not ever dealt with before, but that doesn't make it any less painful. We have a lot to talk about. Lots of cold air tonight, and then we turn our attention to the snow that is coming in on Sunday. We have the sun setting on what is looking like a beautiful evening, but boy, it's cold out there. We are going to go below zero tonight across all of northern Ohio, and then we only make it back up to about 10 tomorrow, ahead of the snow that's going to be coming in. The snow ramps up early morning Sunday, and then behind that storm system, we have more cold air that sweeps in and stays with us all the way through next week. First, the cold air that's with us tonight. As you can see, we're going to be dropping back below zero. We have partly cloudy skies, light winds, thankfully, so that'll offset the wind chill effect. But we're talking about low temperatures anywhere from 0 to 5 below, even colder in some spots. So it's definitely going to be a day you want to start to warm things up early. Let's then turn our attention to Sunday, because this is what a lot of people are really kind of curious about. The onset of the snow will be happening in the early morning on Sunday from south to north. And as far as what's changed, we're honing in on the accumulations. Yesterday, we were telling you 8 to 14 inches as a range across northern Ohio. We are sticking with those numbers. So far, it looks like it's going to line up. Winter storm warnings were upgraded today, so we have a winter storm warning now that kicks off Saturday night into Monday morning, and that would go for the entire area, most of the state of Ohio, and heck, a big chunk of the country too. Ice storm warnings are well to the south of us. Friends, I want to reinforce, we are not going to have ice here in northeast Ohio. The temperatures are so cold, it's all snow for us. The ice is most likely along the Ohio River and areas south, so don't even worry about that part of it. Where the ice is starting right now is down in Texas. You can kind of see these fun colors that start to populate the map here. This is going to do nothing but grow and start to intensify as the storm really begins to come together. We're pulling in Pacific moisture. We're going to grab a hold of a lot of Gulf moisture. We're going to supercharge this storm system with some upper level energy coming from the west. And then the storm system moves to the east as we go through the day Saturday. Sunday morning, 8 a.m., stop the clock. Notice we've got all this icy mix way south of us. And here in Ohio, we have a steady snow that is spread across the entire area. The snow intensity will pick up in the afternoon. So I want to reinforce that too, because the timing of this is getting a little bit more fine-tuned. So the heaviest snow, the highest snow rates will be falling in the afternoon. And then late Sunday evening, we're probably going to see that snow winding out as the cold air continues to move in. So there have definitely been some changes as far as the specifics, the details. But overall, we still have a very impactful storm system coming. Saturday, clouds increase through the day. After that frigid start in your National Design Mark hour-by-hour forecast, there you see at 6 p.m. we're dealing with cloudy skies. So if you have something to do tomorrow, aside from the cold, you're going to be just fine. By midnight, we're starting to see our first few flakes coming in, and the snow intensity will be picking up from south to north in the early morning hours. Temperatures are going to be in the teens. One thing to note, we're probably not going to have a lot of wind in this. That is the saving grace. My dad called this morning, was like, this was like the blizzard of 78. It's not like the blizzard of 78. We are not going to have the wind component of this at all. So that's good. But we will have the snow, and then more snow, and even more snow. At noon, now we've got heavy snow that's spread across the entire area. Temperatures in the teens, and we'll continue to have that moderate to heavy snow all afternoon. In the evening, now this is newer in the forecast, we start to clear things out a little earlier, hopefully. This doesn't change the accumulations, but it kind of leads a little bit of credence to how heavy the snow is expected to be in the afternoon. Here's the numbers. I know everybody's wanting to know. 8 to 14. You can see most of the area is right around 10 inches, and I think that's going to hold. I'd say on that 8 to 14, if there's going to be 12 plus, it's down here in southern portions of Tuscarawas and Carroll counties. This whole thing could shift a little bit based on how this storm moves. If it goes farther to the south, we're going to drop these numbers. We could have 6 to 12. So we're still getting a lot of snow. I think it's pretty much locked in at this point. Now let's talk snow specifics, because it's really going to be impacting your travel. Road crews will not be able to keep up. Don't even start to harass them. They're not going to be able to do it. Mother Nature will win. Visibility is going to be very low in these heavy snows. The snow will be fluffy. So if you have one of these, a snow thrower, man, you're going to have a great day. It's going to be blowing beautifully all over the place. Here's a look at your Union Home Mortgage forecast. And boy, after we get all this snow, you'd think the kids are going to be ramped up, ready to go outside and play in the snow. Well, if they are, make sure they're good and bundled up because we have a lot of cold air that is going to be sticking around. Today's high temperature early morning was 21. We won't be back to 21 until at least 10 days from now. A lot of cold air. And look at that. We're down to 1 degree right now here in the land.